There's only one letter that is different between meditation and medication. I'm not against medication, but I'm asking you to give meditation a chance. Many of us don't know what meditation is. Now, if you go to YouTube and put meditation, you get meditation music, you get meditation chants, you get meditation affirmations, you get meditation, so many things. It's just way too confusing, and for you to experiment those million videos to see what really suits you, or what, yes, some of them will be nice to hear, but is that really meditation? I doubt it, and am I a big practitioner of meditation? No, but I'm telling you what has worked, and what, after seeing so many thousands of videos, what really is meditation and what has really worked, right? So here's to those who don't know anything about meditation, here's a funny story and a more serious note to it. Okay, so on the funny side of it, imagine you had a very healthy breakfast and something not okay went into your stomach, right? And now your stomach is acting funny. You are not at home, you have gone to a nearby shopping mall, right? And as you're in the shopping mall and your stomach makes those gurgling sounds, and now you want to go and relieve yourself. And then as you go to the nearest restroom, you notice that it is under cleaning, right? And now slowly as you walk, your pace increases slightly when you see the next restroom, and then you see there are 10 people standing outside there. At least in Singapore you have restrooms. I mean, in places back in my hometown there are no restrooms, so God bless when such a thing happens, right? So after some time your speed increases further because you can't control the urge anymore, and then when you say go a level up or level down wherever, and you see that one restroom that is available before anyone else goes in, that is the only thing in your mind, right? And you go dashing, you open the thing, and you just relieve yourself. And in that instant there's that 10 or 15 seconds where you're totally blank. Right? So that is meditation. Everybody has meditated at some point or the other. This is on a lighter note, so meditators don't get angry that I've come comparing something so great to clearing your bowels. In either way, one is removing physical crap, one is removing mental crap. So in a way, it is still justified. Okay. So on a serious note, for those who have gone on a flight, what happens as the flight takes off, right? As the speed increases, and then there's a little bumping here and there because of the tarmac or the runway, and then as the flight goes up, you feel that something holding you back. But then once you're up there, you don't even realize that you're flying. It's like as if you're just stationary inside there, right? Correct? But in reality, you have covered maybe 5,000 kilometers or 4,000 kilometers within a span of a couple of hours, right? That is meditation. When you sit down and meditate, and you will notice nothing happening. You will just notice nothing happening. But when you do it over a period of time, it's just like that flight journey where you have covered a long distance in a couple of hours. Now, will you see a benefit? You won't. But the others will start seeing that in you. For instance, people will come to you and say, hey, you're suddenly glowing. Imagine my complexion, people suddenly come and tell me I'm glowing. So that's what happens. And you notice that as you continue this practice, small things stop bothering you, or they get solved. They just get solved. Suddenly people who don't like you want to talk to you. Suddenly people want to be friends with you. Suddenly people want to listen to you. Suddenly in a meeting when you talk, everybody is listening. You will start noticing so many changes around you. It's not because something outside has changed, it's because the very nature, something inside has changed. So another example, meditation is not an act. You understand? Now if you see a sculptor, or if you see somebody who's making statues, He's not blowing a statue inside there, or he's not just keeping a statue inside there. No. If you see him, he carefully chisels away each and every portion of the unwanted stuff. And suddenly, after some time, you see that the statue is there. The beautiful statue is there, right? What did he do? Did he make the statue? No. He just removed the unwanted stuff. That is meditation. So what do you do here? Okay, here's 3 things that's going to happen. First thing is, the moment you sit down, anywhere, you sit on a chair, you sit on the floor, you sit wherever you want, immaterial, okay? But the moment you sit down, at least sit upright, okay? The moment you sit down, you will notice that places in your body where you never imagined will start itching, will start paining. Suddenly you realize your finger is paining. Suddenly you realize something is running behind your hair. All kinds of these physical disturbances happen. Persist with it. Okay. The second stage comes where you will start getting these thoughts from nowhere, which is a good thing because these thoughts are always there. On an average, there's 6,000 thoughts that actually come to us at some point in time, at any point in time. Our brain has a fantastic faculty where it filters what is not needed and only keeps what is required, right? So the second step happens when actually these thoughts come, and at one juncture you suddenly realize, hey, this is about my school life. Now, once you get that point, or once you identify that, before your next thought comes, there's a gap of about 5 to 6 seconds where no thought comes. Experience it. Don't go by my words. This is powerful. Now, that gap where you don't have any thoughts, that is where your body is recovering. That is where all the recovery happens. That is where your mind gets cleared. And what the intention of all these seers and all these people who meditate is to increase that gap. When I first started, it was only about, initially I didn't even realize there were so many thoughts. It's like as if I'm already inside that dream. I'm like, all over the place. But then suddenly, when I got this piece of knowledge, suddenly I realized, hey, this is about the teacher slapping me during my school days. The moment I saw that, for a period of time, it's gone. And mind you, I'm not thinking about something. I'm not thinking about focusing on anything. I'm just sitting. The third thing happens is if you set yourself a timer for, say, 10 minutes, after 5 minutes, your body will say, sorry, this is totally not for me. Your intellect will say, this is totally not for me. I just can't sit more than this much time. So if you keep it for 2 minutes, after 30 seconds or 1 minute, your mind is going to say the same thing. Okay, if you keep 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes you can sit, but another 5 minutes you can't. So here's what I'm going to say. 20 minutes. Why I say 20 is in an hour, there's 60 minutes. 20 minutes, you can do 3 tasks in an hour. So 3 is just a nice number, that's all. Set a timer for 20 minutes. No matter what happens, don't get up. Just sit there. Okay. When you do this regularly, first day you will not be able to sit also. You will move, you will twitch, all kinds of things will happen. The second day, for a period of time, you will be able to sit, but you can't just let go. It's like you just don't know what to do. You're so restless. That is good, because that is where actually your brain is rewiring, literally, because people now have so much stimulus around us. Without the phone, without TV or without a music, they just can't live, you see. So 4 hours of travel today, all I did was listen to music, and this was intentional. It's not that I did not want to do it, but I did not want to see the phone, but I just wanted to listen, because I had an objective in mind to complete a certain number of songs or something like that. So the thing is, when you do this meditation day in, day out, just sitting, no need to listen to chant, or no need to think about whether you want to do before food or after food, or whether you smoke or whether you drink or whatever it is, but do it. Even if you can do it for 5 minutes, don't break that chain.